Likewise.
Awesome. Well, good morning, everyone. I wanted to do something a little different, and I just want you to say hello, introduce yourself to someone in the room. Margaret, I guess we can introduce ourselves to each other, and just introduce yourself, say your name. Yes, maybe just most of us know each other. Maybe there's somebody that you don't know. Just take a moment to just maybe turn around to the neighbor, Margaret. Cool. Thank you guys. So we have Margaret here on Zoom as well.
Hi, Margaret.
Everybody says hello. And
Hi, everybody.
something that we kind of do over at Power Life, it's a little bit of a community piece. And what I wanted to talk about today was connection and community. And what does that mean for us in our yoga practice? And here at Elevated Fitness, we are a bit of a small family, if you will. And that connection that we have with each other and in building that bond with each person that comes in here is a really core value of kind of behind what Matthew and I really created in this space. So we're going to talk a little bit about what connection means for us and how we can apply that in our yoga practice. So we're actually going to start in a modified child's pose, threaded needle. So you'll sink back into child's pose, but just sneak one arm, your left arm, underneath your right. And allow your forehead to melt into your mat or maybe even a block. And just begin to take in how you're breathing. Just beginning to notice the breath without trying to change anything at this moment. This current time in our lives, we perhaps turn to yoga to reduce stress, but also to experience a greater sense of connection with ourselves and with those that we practice with. You may come to class feeling separate or disconnected. We leave smiling, warmed by each other. Yoga increases those feelings of social connection. Take a breath in. Release your left arm. Just take a moment here in child's pose. And sneaking your right arm underneath your left armpit. There's research that shows that yoga can improve the function of the vagus nerve, which is the main component of the parasympathetic nervous system. People with low vagal tone, which is the activity of the vagus nerve, have trouble recovering from stress. While people who have a high vagal tone recover with greater ease and have a deeper feeling of social connection. So I offer you this intention of connection on your mat. In all of the layers that facilitates within you, the connection to your body, the connection of those around you, the connection to your practice. Inhale through center, child's pose. Stay for an exhale. Begin to deepen into your Ujjayi breath. This is your ocean sounding breath. So you inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Fill up, 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 fill up and let go. This deep oceanic breath stimulates your vagus nerve. It strengthens the tone. As we begin to move through our breath, continue this connection to it. Inhale, tabletop pose. Hands and knees, shoulders stack over your wrists, hips over your knees. Option to have your toes tucked here with the tops of your feet pressing into the earth. Exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Breathe, drop your belly. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling and the wall where it meets. Exhale, cat pose. Breathe here, round in. Push the earth away from you. Pull your belly to your spine. Exhale. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat pose. Continue moving your breath to your movement. Also taking in any other organic movements that can be C shapes from side to side. Maybe a rolling out through your hips or your shoulders. Begin to connect to how this body is feeling today. As you begin to balance from side to side and front to back, make your way back to tabletop pose. Exhale, ground down into your left hand. Inhale, modified side plank pose and breathe. Option to keep your top leg on the earth. Also an option to lift it up and maybe find some balance here. A kickstand through your left toe will help create stability in your lower body. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach your right bicep by your ear. Exhale, finish the circle up and back. Yeah, so take 3 circles in whichever direction you started, and then 3 circles in the opposite direction. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, tabletop pose. Ground down into your right hand. Exhale. Inhale, modified side plank and breathe. Kickstand your right foot off of the earth. Again, that balance option is there for you. Reach up with your top hand to take some pressure out of your right wrist. Inhale. Exhale, bicep by your ear. Arm comes down towards the ground and create that big arm circle. Yes. Just 3 circles in this direction and then 3 circles in the opposite. Inhale, modified side plank. Exhale, tabletop pose. Stay for your breath in. Breath out, child's pose. We'll move through a little back bending here. Inhale, come up forward, tabletop pose. Exhale, back bend. Option to bend through your knees. Inhale, press back. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back bend. Option to bend through your elbows. Inhale, press up. Exhale, press back. One more time through. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, tabletop pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Pedaling through your feet can help release your hamstrings. Maybe it's stillness that you need here. Pull your belly to your spine. Tilt your tailbone towards the sky. Beautiful, Katie. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Take as many steps as it takes up to the top of your mat. Feet as wide as your mat or wider. Allow your torso to hang heavy. Love the options of all the binds. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Allow yourself to release something here. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. You might grab a block here to place underneath your left hand. Inhale, ragdoll with a twist. Breathe. Rotate through your thoracic spine. Love that option, Art, to tent your hands to bring a little bit more lift upon your block. Lift up through your left hip. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Replace your right hand with your left. Inhale, ragdoll with a twist. Breathe. Hips stay as neutral as they can. You might even bring your hand to your tailbone to pull up on your right hip. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fold. Toe heel your feet towards one another. Forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise, mountain pose. Breathe. Shoulders stack over your hips, hips over knees. Art, let's walk your feet in, yes, beautiful. Ground down through the four corners of your feet. Breathe in. Breathe out, standing half moon to your right. Option to capture your left wrist, or steeple mudra is my favorite here. Roll your left shoulder back in space. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing half moon to your left. Breathe. Gaze might come towards your right elbow. Lift up through both hips. Exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sun A, half sun A with breath. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing half moon to your right. Inhale through center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, standing half moon to your right. Inhale through center. Exhale to your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank pose. Stay and breathe. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Heels over the mounds of your feet. Engage every muscle between your ankles and your armpits. Tuck your tailbone up, rather your pelvis up towards your sternum. This might create an ugly butt, but that's okay. It's a strong butt, okay? Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, mid-plank pose. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Beautiful, Reynald. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Breathe. Bend your knees. Sink your hips back. As if you're sitting in that small toddler chair at the kids' table. Big toes closer than your heels. Tuck your tailbone underneath your torso. Sometimes for me, that's a manual tilt. Biceps by your ears or down at heart center. It's a great option if your shoulders are kind of talking to you today. Breathe in. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale, standing splits, lift your left leg. Breathe here. So we like to complicate standing splits. It's just a forward hold on one leg. You all have blocks nearby to bring the ground closer to you. Engage out of your lifted leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, low lunge. Pivot your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Breathe. Back heel is down at a 45-degree angle. Yes. Square your hips towards the earth, rather the front of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Sink into your front leg. Shoulders stack over your hips. Palms towards the sky is a great option again for your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe. Rotate your back shoulder down towards the back edge of your mat. Lift up and out through your right side body. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward. Leverage into your right leg with your right arm to rotate open in space. Exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Use your core. Come up through center. Breathe in. Breathe out, low lunge. Inhale, high plank pose. Optional chaturanga dandasana. Otherwise, you can go back to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. We won't hold it this time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing split. Breathe. Release your hands to the earth. Tuck your chin to your chest. Take your gaze past your standing leg knee. Dial your pinky toe of your lifted leg down to the back edge of your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out, low lunge. Pivot your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Breathe. Probably my least favorite posture in my hips. That just means you probably need to do it more. Pull back on your left hip. Push your right hip forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, warrior two. Breathe here. You might need to pivot or adjust your feet as necessary. Sink into your front leg. Shoulders pull back over your hips. Exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe. Right hand either down your leg or maybe your bind with your low back or along your front side body. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Very nice breath, Jim. Hinge forward. Rotate open in space to stack your right lung on top of your left. Exhale. Inhale through center, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, optional chaturanga dandasana, or skip it and take downward facing dog. A few breaths here in downward facing dog. The impact of synchronized movement increases feelings of social connection. And studies show that as a group of yoga students breathe and move together, a mental synchronization is taking place as well. As our bodies sync, our brains may be syncing too. So continue this connection of your breath to movement, but also know that it's part of this bigger collective that we are a part of. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing splits, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Pivot your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Open your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, mid plank pose. Inhale, upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing split, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one, pivot your back foot down. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two, up through center. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, hop or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing splits, lift your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Find your strap, just grab it so it's close by. You might actually take it with you. We're going to take a pause here in this part of Sun A. Pivot your back foot down, exhale. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Strap in your left hand. Option to find a bind here. Strap in your left hand, drops down behind you. Right arm, again, still in front of that right leg. Reach underneath your leg for your strap. Strap, left hand, yeah. Drop it back behind you. Yeah, you got it. Perfect. There you go, Art. There it is. Beautiful. Pull into your strap. Create some tension here. Beautiful, Katie. Very nice bind, girl. Rotate open in space. Exhale. We'll drop that strap. We don't need it anymore. Until next side. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Great option. Inhale, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing split, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. capture your strap. Strap in right hand, exhale, pivot your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Stay and breathe. Strap in your right hand. Bend through your elbow. Drop your strap back behind you. Left arm snakes in front of your left thigh. So close, Art. Yes, you got it. Good, very nice, Jim. Awesome job, Mike. Matthew. Very good, rotate open in space. Exhale, release your strap. Inhale, warrior two. Use your core up through center. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Always a great option to skip that mid plank pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Stay and breathe. Bend through both legs. Seat your booty back in space. Exhale. Inhale. Begin to peel your left heel off of the earth. Exhale, eagle pose. Lift your left leg up and over your right. Wrap your left arm underneath your right. Sink into your standing, your chair pose leg. Roll your shoulders back in space. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, slowly unwind, single leg mountain. Exhale, airplane pose. Hinge forward. Create a capital letter T with your body. Reach your arms back behind you. Extend through your lifted leg. Breathe in. Breathe out, standing splits. Hands to the earth or your blocks. Breathe in. Breathe out, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe. Back heel is lifted off of the ground. Heel over the mound of your back foot. Pull your right hip back in space. Press your left hip forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hands through heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve the crescent lunge and breathe. Left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Great option to drop down to your back knee here. Yes, Margaret, beautiful. Nice, Art. This just allows you to work more on that twist and less on the balance. Breathe in. Breathe out, runner's lunge. Plant your hands to the inside of your front foot. Shimmy your front foot forward out in front of your knee. A block underneath the back knee might be nice, or underneath your hands. Barbara Friedrichsen, who is a positive psychology researcher, states that when people move together as one orchestrated unit, they experience an embodied sense of rapport with each other. They felt more alive, more connected to not only themselves, but to other people. And at this time in our lives when we might feel disconnected from a lot of people, places, and things, where can we gather that connection here on our mat? Here on your forearms, begin to press yourself up to your hands. Shimmy your front foot back through center. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Pivot your back foot down. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Hinge forward. Reach and then tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12. Work to pull your shoulders back in space as if you are standing between two panes of glass. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Parallel your feet to the edges of your mat. Reach up. Exhale, horse pose. Heels come in, toes go out. Sink into your legs. Think chair pose with your body. So tuck your pelvis underneath your torso. A little bit of movement is always fun here. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, front of your mat. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg, neutral through both hips, reach straight up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend through your front leg. Option here to continue to work on your bind. Or we have an option here to take this into birds of paradise. Okay, I'll do a little demo for you guys. So in birds of paradise, you can use your strap to find your arms bound, okay? You will gaze down the top of your mat. You'll take a little step up, and then you will pour weight into your right foot, lifting your left leg off of the earth and into birds of paradise. There's a lot of options here to work on this engagement before ever trying to go into birds of paradise. So we'll all be at different levels here. So extended side angle, strap in your left hand, bend through your elbow. Find a half bind here. Yep, so Amanda, take your right arm to the front of your leg. Beautiful. Yep, and one thing to work on is getting the strap higher up on your leg, away from your booty. Okay, we want it as close up towards your knee as possible. Once you find that bind, you can shimmy, take a couple little steps till you come up to the top of your mat. Pouring weight into your right leg. Maybe you lift it just a little bit. There you go, Matthew. Yes. Beautiful kick. Very nice. Don't worry, we have another side to try it out on. Toss that strap off away. Find downward facing dog or child pose. Take what you need here in this moment. The final ingredient in the formula of connection is presence. The ability to be fully present in the moment has a powerful effect on social bonding. When we are fully present, we increase the likelihood of experiencing a sense of union and connection. Without it, these benefits are watered down. As we move into our second half of the standing series, last little bit of work here on this side. Take with you what that connection means. Come back to that intention. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose. Lift your right leg over your left. Wrap your right arm underneath your left. Also an option to give yourself a bear hug here. Bend into your standing leg. Lean your shoulders back in space. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, single leg mountain, slowly unwind. Exhale, airplane pose. Hinge forward. Pull your belly button to your spine. Extend out of your lifted legs, super strong. Breathe in. Breathe out, standing splits. Release your hands to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Breathe. Shoulders stack over your hips. Back heel is lifted off of the back of your foot, off of the mound of your foot, rather. Pull your left hip back in space. Breathe in. Breathe out, hands through heart center. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Breathe. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. This is something I do all the time. Drop down to my back knee. Maybe it's a time to give yourself a little grace in this posture and work just on that rinse, on that detox. Find an inhale for length and exhale for depth in your twist. Breathe in and breathe out, runner's lunge. Plant your hands to the inside of your front foot. You might even shimmy your right knee back away from your hands. It's my favorite way to get a little bit deeper into the hip flexor on your right leg. Blocks are always there for you. The meaning of yoga is union. And with this growing research, scientists have a way to understand how and why that union arises. We know that the experience of connection can be cultivated and that it has a far-reaching effect on the body and the mind. Begin to rebuild to your hands. Tuck your back toe. Shimmy your front foot forward to the center of your mat. Low lunge. Pivot your back foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Hinge forward. Reach, reach, reach. And then tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12. Roll your left hip, rather your right hip on top of your left. Find length through both side bodies. Exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse pose. Here for just one breath. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through your front leg. Lengthen through your right side body. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bend into your front leg. Here's our second option, second side for whatever you're working on today. Strap in your top arm. Drop it behind you. Bend through your back arm, your top arm. Capture your strap. Yes. Very good. So you can stay here. Nothing wrong with staying here working on this spine. Or you can look down, begin to walk your right foot up to the top of your mat. Bend into your standing leg. And then slowly lift your left leg off of the earth. Yeah, yeah. Look at all these birds of paradise. Very good. Release. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. This is your last chaturanga of class. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, drop to your knees. Make your way down to your seat for seated forward fold. Legs out long in front of you. Flex your toes towards your face, and then I like to give just a little scooch forward. That will just move everything that we need out. Take a breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Release your forehead towards your knees. Great option for straps, gentlemen. Take a breath in, gentle halfway lift. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, slowly rise, shoulders over your hips. And exhale, gently release yourself to your back. Supine figure four, right ankle over the left thigh. And creating as much sensation as you need by either drawing your knees in towards one another, or maybe it's pushing your knee away from your body. Looking for that sensation through your outer hip. Take a breath in, release your hands, keep your legs just as they are. And exhale, let them fall towards downtown, over to the left. Supine twist. Let's readjust as necessary here. Maybe if you choose a deeper bind of your legs, maybe to release your foot to the earth. In a culture that tends towards isolation, yoga is indeed a precious gift. What we cultivate here on our mat is not just a connection to our practice and to those practicing with us, but it lights the path for that inner guidance to work, that intuition, that deeper connection to oneself. Gently draw your knees back through center. Supine figure four, second side, left ankle to the top of your right thigh. Knowing that the sensations on this side might be more gentle or more intense. Letting go of any expectations or judgments from side to side. Gently release your grasp and let your legs fall over to the right side of your mat. Readjusting your hips so that they stack upon one another. Yoga is connection. To practice yoga means to embark on a journey of connecting deeper with oneself and one's environment. The people, places, plants, and animals that surround you. On this beautiful rock filled with oxygen and water and magic. It's a miracle that we're even existing as we hurtle through space. And to make your way back through center. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Draw your forehead up to your knees. Find this deep connection to your body, to your soul, your mind, and your practice. With a deep inhale, fill up. Exhale, release. Shavasana. Last posture of class. Let go of your conscious thought. Trust that I will be here in a few moments to bring you back. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Part your teeth, part your lips. Take a breath in. And exhale the stale air. Bring back movement into your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms over your head for a long body stretch. And draw your hands down to heart center. We close class here on our back, and I leave you with a Native American quote. The source is unknown. If we look at the path, we do not see the sky. We are earth people on a spiritual journey to the stars. Our quest, our earth walk, is to look within, to know who we are, to see that we are all connected to all things, that there is no separation, only in the mind. Take this feeling of connectedness with you off of your mat and into your life. We draw our thumbs up to third eye center, the seat of our intuition. The teacher, the student, the light and love within me sees and honors the teacher, the student, the light and love within each of you. It has been my honor to serve and guide you in this practice. Namaste. Happy Saturday, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I love Saturday mornings. So let's see, what do we have going on? We have our 3 classes, all yoga next week. Gentle restorative yoga will be the following Thursday. We do have t-shirts that we are getting printed, so we're starting the pre-order process next week. I will have all of the colors available on Monday, and then they have crop tops, so I'm very excited about it. Yeah, but if you guys would like one, we're doing short sleeves and long sleeves with our logo on the front and then our address on the back. You guys have a great Saturday. We'll see you guys soon.
Great class.
Great. I'm so glad. Thanks, Margaret.
Thanks, Rachel. That was great.
And I'm so glad to see you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.